Mark and Becca, both 26, had their hearts set on more than a dream wedding. From the very beginning, their dream included a future in a house they could call their own. But the average cost of weddings had soared to $40,000, almost enough for a down payment. Most couples might settle for less, but Mark and Becca saw opportunity in the celebration itself. They carefully crafted their invitations, not just with swirling calligraphy and gold borders, but with an innovation none of their friends or family expected. Instead of traditional gifts or a wedding registry, each guest was offered the chance to join the Talk Fusion home-based business, starting with the starter package, a one-time $175 fee, plus a $20 monthly subscription. It was a proposition that sounded unconventional, perhaps even risky, but Mark and Becca believed in the power of networks, and they wanted to weave their guests into their journey of building something lasting. On their wedding day, sparkles flashed from the bride's veil, and excitement rippled through the gathered crowd beyond just the nuptials. Every guest received a personal message explaining the offer. Mark and Becca promised to guide them, side by side, into how the system worked. Each guest would simply need to find 4 others willing to make the same investment. Why 4? Because each person who did so received a $50 fast start bonus for every new member brought in, meaning $200 for those 4 signups. That meant their guests could pay back their own startup costs nearly instantly, making the venture essentially risk-free for them. Suddenly, the wedding became the launchpad for a network of shared ambition. Laughter and clinking glasses accompanied spirited conversations. Old friends exchanged contact lists, distant relatives reunited over plans for collaborative meetings, and new in-laws bonded over strategies for connecting with their own circles. The dance floor echoed with more than music. Whispers of opportunity mingled as freely as the guests themselves. Group chats buzzed with support. Stories began to accumulate. A cousin funding her small bakery's renovation, an aunt booking her long-delayed vacation, friends swapping tales of their first commissions. Mark and Becca tracked the growing web of connections with pride. They had given every guest more than just a favor, but a chance at their own small business success. Most importantly, the couple's original hope, owning a home, moved from distant dream to impending reality. Their combined network and the structure of the residual monthly subscriptions created ongoing revenue, enough to cover mortgage payments and build security. The wedding had not been just a celebration, but a collaboration for collective uplift. As their first anniversary approached, Mark and Becca stood at the doorstep of their new home, surrounded by friends whose lives had also changed. Their story didn't end with "I do," but with a resounding shared "we will." The story of their wedding became legend, an example of turning love and community into an engine for prosperity, proving ingenuity can build more than just memories, it can build futures.